everyone, welcome back. It's Christmas mayhem time and it's almost upon us, and if you're like me, you're running around like a blue-assed fly and feeling really stressed. So today I thought we'd do a really relaxing, beautiful skincare routine with Aurelia Skincare, who are sponsoring this video. So I'm going to be talking you through their beautiful range of skincare and then showing you how to use them in a gorgeous, luxurious routine. Now, if you're long-term followers, you'll have heard me talk about Aurelia before. I'm a huge fan actually of the underarm deodorant, which is beautiful. It comes in a pot and it's kind of clay-based and you swipe it on and it's brilliant. It's really, really effective. And the dry body oil, which is, I think, probably the best smelling body oil that you can possibly get. It's incredible. I shall link to those blog posts in the description below so you can read those. But today we're focusing on the face and the skincare. Aurelia actually have a very unique formula that is the basis of their skincare range. And if you look at all of their products, it's Aurelia probiotic skincare, not just Aurelia skincare. And the probiotic element of their formulas is actually very advanced, very pioneering. We see the word probiotic quite a lot. It's starting to sort of creep into mainstream beauty now. But Aurelia have been doing it for a long, long time. This is the USP of their brand. And when we talk about probiotics, we normally think about live bacteria. They don't use live bacteria on the skin. That's not how it works. But it's all about strengthening the skin from within. So when we talk about our skin's barrier, which I've mentioned quite a lot, this is helping to strengthen the skin's barrier from within. And so with that, you then have things like increased hyaluronic acid production, increased collagen production, all of the things that really keep the skin looking really fresh and youthful and plump. The products are just a joy to use. So if you're looking for a luxury routine, something you can really take time out on, these are beautiful. So let's have a little look at what we have in front of me here. Oh, also, because I know I'll forget to say this at the end, I'm going to be giving away the ultimate skincare gift from Aurelia on my Instagram. So make sure you're following me on Instagram. It's @amodelrecommends. No, it's not. It's @modelrecommends. And that giveaway post will be up really, really soon. So let's have a little look at the products and then I'm going to pop them into a lovely, restoring, relaxing routine for you. Kind of wish that we had smell-o-vision. What did that used to be on smell-o-vision? Can't remember now. Because some of the scents that are about to come out of these pots and bottles are out of this world. So we'll start off with the cleanser. This is the Miracle Cleanser. Now this and the Refine and Polish Miracle Balm I have used so much because for some reason I seem to have lots and lots of little sample tubes of these. I must have got them in advent calendars and sort of gifts with purchases and things like that. And I have a big basket in my bathroom upstairs of little samples of things so that when people stay as well, they can just sort of help themselves and find what they need. So I've got like toothbrushes and things like that I've picked up in hotels. And so I've used these a lot. I mean, probably when I'm traveling, I will have one of these two things in my travel bag because I always have a little tube of them. So Miracle Cleanser, I know this inside out. This is a really, really gorgeous sort of voluptuous cream that you put onto dry skin. So you really get that massaging in time. If you put it onto wet, I just think that you waste the product. So it's a really unctuous cream that feels very fresh and light, but is actually very rich. Use it all over, really massage it in. And this is one of those steps where you can take as much or as little time as you want. And then that rinses clean with water and it comes with a little bamboo cloth. This isn't a muslin cloth like you get, you know, you can get loads of them and they're really, really cheap and use them for babies and stuff like that. They've got kind of a rough texture. This is bamboo and it's a really fine texture. So it's quite a lot softer. And then if you wanted to prolong that sort of first step, not quite cleansing, but just as an added bonus, then the Refine and Polish Miracle Balm is kind of like a really gentle, low-key scrub. So you're not going to completely take your face off with this, but just give it a little bit of a polish. So that's a nice bonus step. Now I just want to slip this this little number in at this point, because I think that this can be put in at any stage of the routine really, and I don't want to get too far down the line and then say, oh, by the way, you could mix this in. So this is kind of like if you wanted to think about the essence of what Aurelia skincare is, it would be in here. This is the probiotic concentrate, this one. So this is like a really, really powerful shot of the good stuff that's in the range. And I wanted to mention this now because this is completely unscented and it's also very powerful. And I feel like it's very versatile. So you could mix it in with other things. You could mix it in a little bit with your moisturizer, or you can apply it neat after your cleansing. You could use it before serum. You could use it mixed in with your serum. And before we talked about cell renewal and increase in collagen production and hyaluronic acid production. And all of these things are really important to keep the skin looking plump and feeling plump and elastic, and really helps with things like fine lines and crepiness and dullness. It's just a very lightweight kind of cream serum texture. It spreads really easily on the skin. It just goes in instantly and doesn't feel sticky or tacky or anything like that. So it's the perfect sort of boost. Now, I'm going to talk about the two other sort of middle steps here, because first of all, we've got the Revitalize and Glow Serum. And this has jasmine, plumeria. What's plumeria? Plumeria? I should have looked that up before I started filming, shouldn't I? I have no idea. I'll put it in the description for you once I find out. Really, I should stop filming, Google it, and then pretend to be really knowledgeable about plumeria. But I'm not. Tuberose and mandarin. Now, this day serum is not quite as heady as the night oil. I'm about to completely rave about the night oil, but really light, really gorgeous. And it's been formulated to really sort of brighten and enliven. So winter months, feeling stressed, probably have drunk a bit too much maybe, or just eaten too much cheese, which is me every single year, and just feel like you need a bit of a pep. That's the day one. La la la, but let's talk about night, because this is this makes me feel when I use it that I have gone to the world's most expensive spa, and if I lie on my hands to take all feeling out of them before I give myself the facial massage, it feels like someone else is doing it. So this is a cell repair night oil, and this has neroli, lavender, rose and mandarin, and this combination of oils, I just can't even describe how heady and incredible that is. And if you feel, if you just wanted one product that was a real luxury buy, that would be your treat. This, I mean, even you wouldn't mind this going on your pillow, because your pillow would smell of this, and then you wouldn't want to even wash your pillow because it's so just glorious. But it's not just about the smell, it's been beautifully formulated again. This has been designed to help cells repair overnight. So let's go in with our routine. So I'm going to do the nighttime routine for you, and scooping a little bit of the cleansing cream, and you can see it just slips really beautifully over the skin. You can massage it in all over, and you can keep massaging that for minutes if you want to. But just really work it in, remove makeup, all of the grime of the day, and then using my little bamboo cloth to take that off, just add a little bit of water, massage again, and then using the cloth to make sure it's all off. And now let's go in with the probiotic concentrate. So this would not be my massagey kind of step. I would just be going in with this neat onto the skin and then leave it a couple of minutes just to sink in. Then I am taking the Cell Repair Night Oil. This is the one with neroli, lavender, rose and mandarin. And just a few drops into the fingertips, warming those up. I always find if I put them into the palms of my hands, it just spreads into the palms of my hands and disappears. So it depends how quickly you're working, but you just warm that up and then applying that straight onto the face, and then really taking the time to massage that in. So it's not just about the fragrance, although the fragrance is addictive. We've got a gorgeous blend of oils that are packed full of essential fatty acids and your vitamins and your omegas. So it's really a gorgeous way to end the day. Make sure your skin feels really nourished and plumped. Now you don't have to follow with moisturiser, but I'm going to because my skin feels extra dry and extra stressed, and I just feel like I'm sealing the deal. So this is the Cell Revitalize Night Moisturiser. Just a little bit of that. Again, warming it between my fingers and then spreading over my face. And not too much of a massage because, quite frankly, I want to go and see the next episode of The Good Fight. And yes, you can use this after your oil. Some people like to use their oils after the moisturiser. I do oil and then moisturiser. This one leaves a slightly more sort of comfortable, comforting residue on the skin, but it's not greasy, but you're really getting that proper overnight hit. Oh, the smell. The smell. So you could layer up if you were really feeling very generous to your face. You could really layer up, you could cleanse, you could use your probiotic concentrate, you could use the oil, and then you could use your moisturiser on top. Some people won't need that much. Some people just love a very prolonged nighttime skincare routine. But remember, if you're in the UK, you can win all of this. So make sure you're following me on Instagram @ModelRecommends, and also take a look at the gifts that they've got available on the Aurelia website, because they can be a really good way of trying bits and bobs from the range. You usually get a little bit of sort of added value, so it works out cheaper than if you bought them separately. Or stick them on your gift list, present list, and keep your fingers crossed that somebody buys something for you. Chance would be a fine thing, wouldn't it? Rather than slippers. So, a gorgeous skincare routine, an Aurelia overview, and a direction to go and check out the gifts on the Aurelia website. I shall link to that below. If you are shopping, I have a code for 20% off. Again, details below. And make sure that you go and follow me on Instagram @ModelRecommends, because I will be doing an amazing giveaway for UK followers on there very shortly. I hope that has been relaxing and serene. I kind of wanted to do that ASMR, whichever way around it is, thing where you do something over and over again and make certain sounds. But I felt a bit silly, so I didn't. But probably, you know, all of this, does that do it for you? I'm losing it. Right, I've got to go and finish the rest of my Christmas preparation. Thanks for watching, and I shall see you next time.